Welcome in, coconuts. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are y'all doing this evening? We are starting a new page. We are starting the calendar for August tonight. We'll see how far we can get. Honestly, I have not one singular idea in my mind, so I might use the color palette generator to get the juices flowing tonight. So once a few more people join, I will be able to do a quick flip through and show you guys what we have accomplished in the past few sessions, and then we'll jump right in. This is almost dumping time. So like crunchy and satisfying. Okay. Put that away. Put that away. I've been coloring by myself till I get caught up lately because I just can't finish anything in the sessions that we have. And, it's nice to have a little time to color. It's still for work, but it doesn't feel like it's for work because I'm like watching YouTube and chit-chatting and doing stuff. It's quite nice. It's quite nice, but just a little bit, I don't have the attention span when I'm by myself to do anything intense. So I finished filling in the background. So everyone voted for me to fill in my Zentangle. So I filled it in and I did like a bunch of different ombres and I kept it in like a pink, orange, yellow family. And I really love how it came out. Your hair's giving everything. Yes. Thank you so much. She's a little dry. She's a little thirsty. But other than that, she did what she needed to do. I'm very proud of her. I hope the curls continue to give tomorrow. Right now, I got a pineapple situation, so we're going to see. We're going to see. Yes, I did perm rod set. The orange perm rods. Tried and true. This is what we finished last night. I made it my profile picture. I'm going to try and keep my profile picture up to date with how I look in real time. Because, once the hair starts changing, I'm like, that don't look like me. That's not me. And I have one more sponsored post for Pinterest tomorrow, and I look exactly as I did in the Sharpie post I posted today. And that's because I filmed them back to back and I wasn't doing an outfit change. So just pretend it's me on a different day. So we're not coloring in this book today, but this will be the next page we do in this book. But today we are doing August. Big Leo energy, big Virgo gang, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have any thoughts. I don't have anything to really think about in terms of like what I'm going to color palette wise. So I was like, what? We haven't broke out our little AI color palette generator in a while. So how come it's not working? Is the internet not working on my iPad? I don't got time for games. So coolers.co is the website if it will go. What the heck? I never saw the finished Gray Lady in Volume 8. It's on my page. It's probably like the fourth video, maybe third video down. Is Coolers not working anymore? Oh no, girl, it's my iPad. Something. Come on, I need you to work because I don't have any thoughts. Oh, thank God. All right. So start the generator. I'm not going to settle on the first thing I see. If I see something that I like, I'll go with it. But all right, this, no, it's not summery enough. No. Never used a palette like that. Let me zoom you out. On the actual calendar, like the colored version, this background is orange. The leaves are like a red orange. Her fro is black. This is like black and white striped, orange and blue, and like it's kind of like a funky palette, you know? It's kind of funky. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. I'm not like in love with it. Ooh. These last two are throwing me off. These three are doing something good. Doing something good to me mentally. Screenshot. Even this, like, I would want to swap this for more olive. And swap this for more like a more goldeny yellow. But that could be a starting point. No. No. Pretty no. Pretty no. Wow. That's way out of my comfort zone, but it's kind of like splish splash into summer vibes. I'm probably not going to, but I'm gonna screenshot it. Just knowing myself. No, no. Oh, they said that's enough. Okay. So let me see what I got in here. Cute. I think this is the one. This is scary. That's real scary. It's giving Welcome to the Circus, but in a fun way, but it's still scary. I think the second one is where I'm at. Do the scary. I'm like looking at it like, where would everything even go? That green is like so, and they're calling that emerald. Does the world not know what color emerald is? That is not an emerald green. Y'all are saying to do the scary one. I'm looking at the scary one. There's not a single thought crossing my mind. Not a single thought crossing my mind with the scary one. With the other one, I'm like, okay, I could do like that first plummy color could be a fro. Redwood, I don't even know what color that is in marker land. Let's do it. No thoughts, just vibes. Entirely. That last one is just it's too crazy for me. I can't. It's gonna be on my wall for a month. I can't. I cannot. I like the orange, blue, yellow with that pink green on the end. Let me show y'all again. That's not it. What was my mantra this week? I am grateful for who I am and all I have endured, I believe. Like, I like these three, and then when I see these two, I'm like, wow. Even maybe that. This color, they're calling emerald, illegal, jail. That, it just feels like, it feels summery but childish. Maybe I'll kind of like merge the two. maybe I'll merge the two. Because I want some orange and yellow. I want some of that, like this vibe. Like here and here. The greens on both of these are not going to work for me. So maybe this and this. A little bit of this and this. That's kind of like ties in. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it's finna inspire. At least there's some juices flowing. That's more than what I could say 10 seconds ago. And this is July. I'll show her every time I can because I did July dirty. I'm sorry that you guys, my July kids, I'm sorry that I colored her on the last 2 days of the month, okay? Let's do this. Let's get straight into it. This would be fun, seeing as we've been coloring a lot of face only, you know. So this would be good for us. I'm going to come in with Quince by Cali Art and start doing her skin. Get up in the nooks and crannies. This Quince is not the same as the Quince that comes with the Ohuhu colors. I've noticed this one is like very different in my opinion. So I'm not sure what the like right dupe would be for this color. It's very hot of a color, but we're using a lot of vibrancy, so we gotta keep that same energy. Hello, welcome in. If you are new to the Coco community, welcome in. I color Monday through Thursday, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. Everything that I color with you guys is illustrated by me and available in the link in bio. And if you like the vibes, you like what you see, make sure you follow. I'm trying to get to 500K. So join me in my journey. It'll be the best birthday gift ever. My birthday is in 2 weeks. So thank you. That's my opening spiel. Hey, Cindy Raw. Thank you for the follows. So this is like a crop, just in case anyone who has the calendar. Don't miss this right here. That's skin. That's a little bit of belly. I mean, you can make it whatever you want, honestly. But I know y'all see me color stuff sometimes. You're like, oh, that's what that was? Yup. Yeah. Sure was. But I like to see what you guys interpret it as because it makes sense to me because I'm the one that made it. But it's always, you know, good feedback when I see a lot of people color it differently than I envisioned, but similarly to each other. So everybody else saw it one way except for me. Then I'm like, oh, interesting. Interesting. Now I see that the way I was interpreting it is not the way majority of people will interpret it. Thank you, Shan. Alright. This marker doesn't feel super juicy, but this is not too much skin. So while it's wet, you can see through the page, but then it dries and it's no longer see-through. So don't worry. You know, wet paper is gonna be see-through until it's not wet. here in the nooks. Okay. Am I tripping, or is that orange on live? I don't know what that means. Is that orange on live? I don't know. I feel like it's a comment that's gonna get on my nerves though, so I'm gonna move past that. Hey, Stunning K. Welcome in. The calendar is all sold out, so 2025 will be out in the fall. It's coming. Fall is like here. Ain't that crazy? Let me not speak summer away so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Coco, bro. Hey, Nadia. Yeah, the initial color is orange. It has strong orange undertones, but I haven't done anything to it. So, just like when we use the ashy undertones, y'all are not new. Y'all are not new. Y'all know how this goes. I like when I color the calendar because it's not trapped by my tripod, so I can twist it all around. My coloring book is open, my tripod sits on top of it, so I'm chained. I can't move. My hair, it don't move. Alright, so that was quince. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of shading. That's not the dark enough color. Let's try salmon. Oh yes. I was saying don't forget the belly, and then I forgot the belly. Thank you. Gotta get the tum-tum. Alright. So now I'm gonna come in with salmon. Start doing some of these shadows. Plopping these in here. And this is salmon. Did I say that already? I think I did. Come in. I'm leaving like a little space along the edge so it doesn't bleed out. Since I made this book back in 2023, my lines were a little thinner than what my more recent art style has been, so I just gotta be a little more careful to make sure we control some of that bleeding. And I like to get down in the nooks. Thank you for the ice cream cone. Alright, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. And for the parts that I'm shading now, I'm really not thinking too much about it. I'm pretty much just going around the lines here. I'm creating that volume. I don't want to think too much about it because we're tired. We're here to color and vibe, not think about lighting sources. What do you think I am, an art student? I'm done with that. You get what I'm saying? I'm done. Where everybody tonight? We got more people than usual tonight. We got quite a few people. Making sure you guys can see. Love your curls. They turn out so well. Thank you. Hey, Donda. Shading around. Alright, cool. I feel like I'm happy with just 2 layers on here. Maybe I'll do like a little something deeper in a few spots, but nothing crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I'll come in with terracotta now. I don't know what lo-fi girl got going on. This is the lo-fi hip-hop radio. It's giving very dramatic. A cinematic experience. She's like, I'm gonna give the world something to talk about. I'm very emotional. It's like, should I get up and do like some interpretive dance? Is that what she's looking for from us? Like, this sounds like the music that would be in the scene of like a dancer who's alone on the stage that she's gonna perform at the grand finale, and she's practicing. She just keeps falling, but she gets back up, you know? She keeps getting back up. And scene. And it's raining out. So dramatic. My gosh. Very Black Swan. Oh my gosh, Black Swan was like so spooky to me when I watched it the first time. I was like, bro, what? Are you good? Yo, Natalie, are you good or not? What the hell is going on with you, girl? Is this a scary movie? Because it's given scary movie. Oh my God, I say The Last Dance. That damn hop. Julia Stiles must pay for her crimes. Must pay. Must pay. She fooled an entire generation, and it has to be illegal. It has to. We all thought she could dance. We were all rooting for you. Only to grow up and watch it back. Her and Jessica Alba. Jail. Immediate jail. You lied. You lied. I gotta go back. Can Channing Tatum even dance? Somebody get Zoe on the line. Can your man dance? Can your man dance? Yes or no? Because now we gotta run the tapes back. We were bamboozled. He can? Okay. Because I just don't know. That whole time period, I can't trust my memory anymore. Run the tapes back. What kind of coloring tips do you want to know? Oh, and he's sweet. Oh. He has so many muscles. He is quite muscular. No, I like Ohuhu more than Cali Art still. I just have so many Ohuhus that I've worn out, so I've been reaching for my Calis until I decide to buy a new pack of Ohuhus. I was like considering, like, should I just hit them up and be like, can y'all send me a fresh pack? But I was like, no. But why not? Maybe I should. I hate emailing people. I do. It's actually a problem. I do. So now, let me do a little bit of that on her belly too. A little definition. And then we'll move into some colored pencil. Get into it. Get into it. Yeah. Do I like you? Yeah, I do. Yes, 2025 calendars will come out in October. We've had an annual calendar every year since 2020. So this will be our 5th annual calendar. Very exciting. Calendar was like my first real like big girl product that went completely crazy. And the first manufacturer I had was a print-on-demand manufacturer. And for every calendar I sold, I think I actually lost $1 because it was so expensive. And I was like, I can't charge them like $75 for a calendar. Like, I just can't make this work, but I really want to put this product out. Luckily, I have a new manufacturer, and I didn't have to make the calendars $1 million to not lose money. So I'm very pleased. The people who make the calendars are the same people who make the coloring books. So the coloring calendars especially are great because it has the same paper that we know and love. And we love that for us. We love that for us. But anyone who has a 2020 calendar, just know that that's a very special piece of stationery. Very special. No, it was a print on demand company, so they were printing it and shipping it out to the customers. And it was so ridiculous. It was a big calendar. I think they were like 11 by maybe like 10.5 by 17 or something, and it didn't like fold. So it was like really long, and the packaging was really awkward and just cost so much. Shipping was like, for some people, like $16 or something. Like, it was so crazy. And we sold like a lot of them for me to have like just started out. It was actually kind of crazy. It was a lot for me at that point in my business because I had just started Coco Michelle like a year prior. So it was crazy, and it was very odd because it was like, oh, I want to sell more, but every time I sell one, I am bleeding money. But it's like, when I worked at Macy's, we had loss leaders. Things that brought people in, even though they didn't give profit. It has value still. If you can handle it, there's value in it, because a lot of those people are still Coco Michelle customers to this day. So I just looked at it as an investment. Cause yeah, I was stressed for real. But it was nice because I wasn't responsible for shipping, and I was still working at Macy's at the time, so I didn't really have time to do that and balance a corporate job plus my 1-year-old at the time, almost. He might have been 2. It was crazy. So now we have the calendars, we ship them out ourselves. It is a big, huge initiative every year. We usually have them wholesale available at Macy's. I think this will be the 2nd year that we have opted to just have it exclusive to us. We really focus on our direct-to-consumer relationship. That's one thing that was really important to me, is to just like slow down on wholesale and get back to what I have going on at home, you know? So, and it was a great choice because our business has expanded drastically. Sometimes I see small businesses and they're trying to maintain things that are no longer serving them because it looks good on a piece of paper or in your bio or, you know, on your portfolio, and you have to like see the signs when things are moving away from benefiting you and moving into harming your business. putting you in a position where you may have to make really tough decisions. And that's what wholesale was doing for us. It was putting us in a position where we were having to sacrifice too much for our own business in order to keep their orders whole. And I didn't like that. So I had to make the right moves, and the next step is literary agent anyway, and get some of this responsibility off our plate, outsource more so that we can expand our bandwidth. Because right now, baby girl, I'm tired. And I want to be able to expand without me losing my mind. And similar to when I was scared to sell a calendar because I knew I was going to lose money every time, when you start being afraid of your blessings, which is more common than people realize. So many people mentally block their blessings because they're afraid of what success looks like and the changes and the sacrifices that come along with it. So when you start thinking like, oh, I hope this don't happen. Like, what are we going to do if this happens? That's when you know. All right. God is telling me it's time to make space. So everything must go. Let's get this together. Let's get this together. You need to put Michael to work. Michael does work. Michael be loading stuff up. He goes in. He be smiling and charming our printer, get a little extra. He works his skills. He knows exactly what he's doing. He was so excited when he saw my curly hair. He was like, wow, mommy, that's so cool. You look so beautiful. I'm like, oh, thank you, baby. He's talking to me. He's twirling my hair while he's talking to me. And another thing. I'm like, well, my baby like it. That's all I care about. Because you should have saw the shock and horror on his face when he saw them braids on the floor when I was cutting my hair. He was like, what is your hair going to look like? But I love the braids. So, Michael approved. And my man slid into my DMs when I posted my little cute picture. He said, okay, shorty, what your name is? I'm literally sitting next to him on the couch. Like, what? Why are you DMing me? Yes, he was very stressed. So, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Because I was sitting downstairs. I posted my little selfie or whatever. And I just hear footsteps coming. Here comes Mr. Coco. He come running downstairs. You look nice. Where you going? I'm like, oh, I see you saw my story. Sure did. Came running to see your wife. That's what I'm talking about. You better come and get you one of these, okay? Before somebody else slide in my DMs. Anyone who does slide in my DMs, I just want you to know me and my husband read them together and laugh. On the rare occasions it happens, just know we get the popcorn popping and we do slam poetry to the DMs. So don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Thank you, cashier. So you got a man at home. Hello? Do you belong to someone? Like, where are you going? I'm like, why I gotta be going somewhere? And then he just giving me the side eye. I'm going to my parents' house. I'm going to have dinner with my mammy and do her hair because I'm my mama's hairstylist. I did have to tease it a lot more than normal because the length on top, the curls look better with layers, and my layers are gone. So I had to tease it a lot, so I'm sure that it's gonna be a real frizz ball tomorrow, but that's okay. My Beyonce sacred hair whatever came in the mail today. Thank you for the nail, love. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that this weekend and let y'all know. I do need to dye my hair because I think in the process of my hair turning gray is what I think is happening. It's getting really, really light. And at first I was like, is it my hair color? Because I dye my roots because I have the white like skunk stripe birthmark going straight down the middle of my head. So I always dye that like a brownish red color to match my hair. But when I took my braids out my hair, my mom, when I went over, she was like, you're like blonde. I was like, my hair is mad light, right? Am I bugging? She was like, your hair's really light. I'm like, is it me? Am I doing something? But I think it's just turning white. My skunk stripe came when I was in elementary school, around when I was like 9. It was always lighter than the rest of my hair, and then it turned blonde, and then it turned white, and then it stayed white. So I've always been like, I know this is going to turn all of my hair gray at some point, and I think that process is happening now. Because my hair, I'm dyeing it darker, and it's getting lighter. So, not sure what that's about, but it's fine. It's cool. I'm gonna just dye it back. I'm not going all white, all gray. I'm not doing it. Not now. More power to those who do that in their young tenderoni ages. I'm not that girl. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I need my ginger. I need my ginger. I'm not ready. Let's see. It's raining for real out there. I kind of feel like this is what I want. Yeah. This is my Color mechanical colored pencil. This is color 18 that I'm using. What color should I dye my hair next? Because right now it's split purple and blue. Ooh, fun. I don't know. I just got in there and I need my ginger. Same. I'm the ginger in my relationship though. But I was just telling them that I think all of my hair is turning gray. And I just needed to stay ginger. Just stay where you are. Thank you, Kirsty. I was like, do the curls still curl? They still curl. They're still there. The braids will be back. The braids will be back. Because already the maintenance, I'm like, And my hair got way longer, which I was like concerned, like, is my hair going to still be strong? Like, I know it's probably going to be longer because it's been in a protective style for a long time, but will it have what it takes to hold on? And it did. Now, when I brushed my hair out and I saw all that shedding, that always gets me. I'm like, ain't no way all this hair came out and I'm not bald. Ain't no way I have more than 4 strands left after what just came out of this brush. But there was more than 4 hairs. There was at least 13. And I was impressed. I said, okay, you getting to the next level, mama. You getting there. I was really just focused on my scalp. Hey, Ash. It's those 4 strands, the 4 founding strands of hair. That's what scares me. My hair changed so much after I had Michael that, like, I feel like I don't really know her like that anymore. Like, we used to be really cool, but now we drifted apart and I don't really know her like that. I've always had very thick, strong hair. It was not always healthy. That took a lot of experimentation in college and a big chop. But I feel like I know her a little bit more than I have. So I'll take it. I will. Yeah, I've seen that you lose 100 strands a day, which is why when you leave braids in for 3 months, you lose 4 million hairs at once. And you're like, wow, this is scary. But you will survive. You will survive. I feel like my hair has always been able to like thrive because I just ignore my hair. I just ignore it. Like, I use as good of quality products that I can afford at that stage in life, and products that have proven to me that my hair will like them. Sometimes that's the cheap stuff. It just works that way. And then I put it somewhere and I leave it there. And that's it. I'm not thinking too much. I'm not trying too much. I keep my hands out of my hair. Because when I had my hands all up in my hair, it was giving bald not by choice. I wasn't happy. I was not happy. So now I just leave my stuff alone. I'm trying to find like a mid-tone color that I like. Having a hard time. I'm trying to grow my hair back after postpartum hair loss. I'm rocking braids until further notice. Yeah, postpartum had me tore up. I think I kept my braids in too long because I got my hair braided for my delivery. And I didn't take them out when I should have. And my hair really freaked out. Like, it was already freaked out, and then it really freaked out. So, that's one thing I wish I had been more mindful of. But you know, when you're a new mom, it's like, I don't want to do my hair. So I was holding on to them braids for dear life. For dear life. And then I took the front out and cornrowed it back. To try and stretch it a little more. And I took that front out and my edges said bye bye. I said, oh, they're gonna come back. They gotta come back. Yeah. Y'all already know how that story went. Spoiler alert, they didn't come back. They didn't come back. And that was my fault. But you know what's crazy? I've been taking Nutrafol, the little commercial that be on. My mom had bought it for herself, and then she was like, I'm not gonna take this. So I was like, okay, cool. So I started taking it. I don't know, I feel like I got little sprouts Ooh, little sprouts, little seedlings popping through. I said, hold on. Is that a rut coming through? Couldn't be. It simply couldn't be. But I don't know. It used to be like, I had like one spot where it was like spit shine, like shining. Okay? Like, you can see your reflection in that spot. Now, there's a little something going on. Just a little. I use Caran d'Ache, Prismacolor, and Amazon Basic Color pencils. R.I.P. Coco's edges. Tippity tapping solidarity. And follow me. Follow me. For each new follower I get, an edge gets its wings. No, we don't want wings. An edge gets its roots. No wings. Stay, edges. Please stay. Thank you. Thank you. We don't want an edge to get its wings. Plant those edges. Plant them. Why don't you stay? Ooh. The way that note caught me off guard, I didn't like that. Y'all know I can sing, so don't even, not too much. I just had to warm up. Sam Smith was ambitious. That was ambitious. That was too ambitious. I ain't like that. I did not like that. Sounded like she's at the Super Bowl. Did y'all see that thread going around where Alicia Keys said, "I know a piano hate to see me coming," and someone retweeted it and said, "and a microphone," and then someone retweeted that and said, "and somebody's wife." Things just escalate so quickly on the internet because it started off a little kiki, a little ha-ha, a little lighthearted. Black people. I know Alicia was like, "God damn, I didn't even deserve that." I thought we was just having a little jokey joke. Welp. We don't forget nothing. They're never gonna turn her loose. And honestly, I'm not really gonna turn her loose either. I'm not gonna tweet nothing at her, but I'ma always have my be looking over the top of my glasses at her. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of side eye for Alicia for life, okay? Just a little. And then you got on the Super Bowl sounding like Snack Crackle Pop. Okay, no shade. Y'all heard my note. No shade. But you're going to catch me a lot of places, but you're not going to catch me on stage at the Super Bowl. So don't worry about my voice cracking. Worry about your voice cracking. That's what she needs to worry about. She ain't like, "Y'all still mad?" Just a little bit. But she'll be alright. It's good. It's good to build character. It's good to build character. Black's gone black. That was a very black comment in and of itself. I was watching this YouTube video. I've been watching all the exposés on all these whack people online. You know, I love a little expose while I'm getting my coloring done. And this YouTuber was like analyzing somebody. I don't even remember which video it was. I was watching so many things. But the person she was critiquing, she was reacting to the video and they said, anyways. And she was like, it really bothers me when people say anyways. It's anyway. It's anyway. Not anyways. The way I was like, child, anyways, get on with the video. Because one thing black people gonna do is put an S where it don't go. And I'm gonna do it every time. And I'm not gonna say anyway. You can't make me. You cannot make me. Anyways. It's anyways. Exactly, Kay. And I'm gonna put 17 S's on the end. Not only is there an S, there's 17. Literally 17. Because, baby, what is you talking about? Get to the point. What was she doing to her kids? I don't care about her grammar. What did she feed the kids? That's what I want to know. She gave them all them marshmallows. That's not good for them. That's what I'm here for. Anyways. Like, imagine me just saying anyway. What? I'll correct your grammar to piss you off mid-combo, though. Listen. I peep grammar issues all the time. There's certain things where we have all just come to an understanding. Where we, the people, have decided, you know what, they didn't put an S, and maybe that was their own shortcoming. We, the people, have decided. Just like we, the people, decided that Uno doesn't know how to play Uno, okay? Uno was trying to tweet us how to play Uno, and we said, you know what, Uno, we got it from here, okay? Thank you for all you have contributed. But you simply don't know how to play Uno. You simply don't know how to play Uno. I know you made Uno. And you know, that time is coming for me with my coloring books, you know? The students have surpassed the teacher. The grasshoppers are hopping, okay? I'm not going to be sitting on here telling y'all how to color when y'all color better than me, okay? At some point, you just got to know. You are no longer in control. You are not the captain now. It's okay. It's all right. You had a good run, Uno. You had a good run, Uno. Now let us teach you how to play the game. Let us teach you. Because you're talking about no stacking. Now I'm going to stack and I'm going to smack you with it. How about that? My dad plays no stacking. And he's like, I'm going to look it up. I said, look it up where? He said, I'm going to look it up on Uno's site. What does Uno know about playing Uno? Nothing. Nothing. Uno need to run their business. Hello? You in our business. Nobody asked you nothing. There's nothing Uno can contribute to this conversation. Nothing. If there's no stacking, I'm not playing. That's it. And I need to know up front. Y'all stack? Okay, I'm not playing. It's simple. It's no problem. But if it don't involve stacking, it don't involve me. Okay? If it don't have stacking, then I'ma get to packing. I keep that same energy. Got to. We call it train. That's interesting. Doubles and triples. Hello. I'm throwing the whole book at you. If I got it, I'm throwing it. And if I say Uno before you, go ahead and draw. I'm not going back for you. If I hit you with one card in your hand, you didn't say Uno, go ahead and pick up some cards. Gone. I don't even know if that's a real rule or not. That's how I play. Pick them up. That's a real rule. That's what I'm talking about. See, Uno, you still relevant. You still got some things that I'm paying attention to. I absorbed a rule or two. When my dad taught Michael how to play Uno, there was a lot of screaming, there was stomping, there were tears. My dad was also pissed off. They were pissed at each other. Michael didn't want to play no more. He wasn't allowed to not play no more. You gotta finish. Gots to see it through. And if you throw 3 draw 2s and I have a draw 2, hello, and I have 2 draw 2s, hello, because now you drawing 314, whoever's after me, because I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. Bro don't like to lose and I'd crush him. Like, what? When Michael was with my friends and he wanted to challenge everyone to a race, I was like, wow, no one here lets my baby win, including me. Hello. And each one of them, I was like, you really not gonna let my baby win? I don't believe in letting kids win. They act like it's a religious belief. I don't believe in letting kids win. And I said, period, because listen, I'm gonna try my hardest. Now, mind you, he beat me and I was trying, so he won fair and square with me. Okay? But, we got some track stars in the front group. He wasn't getting past them, okay? He wasn't getting past them. And he took it like a champ. What he's gonna do, he's gonna rematch you until you huffing and puffing. He's still Energizer Bunny. He said, you might have ran fast this time. Wait till I rematch you 18 times. Let's see how fast you are then. Let's see what you got on round 27. You're gonna be singing a different tune, I bet you. I'll tell you that. You're gonna be worn out. He gonna catch you one of these times. Now I'm like, he needed to stay from up under me all the time because he be walking around. Ooh, my back. Ooh, what did he say the other day? I have a stress pain. I said, now you just combining things together because I ain't never said I got a stress pain. He said, well, you said you got a pain and you got stress. And you know what? It probably is a stress pain, but you're 6. So you have plenty of time for stress pains. You don't need to be walking around oohing and eyeing because your mama does it. And my husband always laughs because I do my old man noises already. When I get off live and I stand up at just sitting in this chair, I can't sit for like extended periods of time usually. So when I get off this live, the sounds that come out involuntarily when I have to rise from this chair is crazy. I sound like a woolly mammoth. What they sound like? Because it feels like I'm giving woolly mammoth. I'm like, it's not cute. It's not cute. My daughter does that. Ooh, my back hurts. Right. Well, you don't even know. You think your back hurts? Just wait. Just wait until your belly stick out more than your booty do. That imbalance will have you tore up, okay? Don't see you're talking about back pain yet. You're about to be jacked up in about 25 years. Appreciate what you have. Good joints, okay? Your knees are made out of cooked ramen. You don't get it. This is about an 8 by, like a 8.5 by 11. Not quite. This is probably close to a 9 something. Because this is 8. I would say 9 by 11. Folded. Yes, this is the August calendar. Cute. Hello, we getting there. How do you choose what pencils to use? You're so amazing at it. Thank you. I'm like constantly swatching. So I have this over here. So I'm like testing things and seeing how I think it's going to lay over. And a lot of it, like, just from doing it so often, is instinctual at this point. Like, I can kind of look at it and be like, this will probably work. And then I test it out and confirm if I am correct, you know. And I don't like to have like combos. Like, I used to kind of like start to memorize combos, but I realized I want to like try different things. So I kind of let myself explore and play to force myself to try different combos and not get comfortable, see what works, you know? You're welcome. My day was good today. It feels like it went by fast. I'm very, I don't know. I'm like in a weird space where like I have a lot of things to do, but they require me to like just sit down and like do things on my iPad, or like things are not getting checked off the list. Like it's projects, I guess, is what is throwing me off. So every day I'm like moving closer towards things, but things are not getting done. And I don't like that always. I like when my to-do list gets just at least a little shorter. And it's not. So, but I'm looking at it. I'm like back journaling really intensely, because these are the moments where I start to freak out a little bit. Start to freak. And I don't want to do that. So I'm just focusing on gratitude because that's the part that always gets lost in the sauce. So I'm making sure that I'm prioritizing making intentional space and time to just pray and be grateful and express gratitude and not be like, I wish this, I wish that. Like, we do it so often in our subconscious where we're like, oh, wish I didn't have to do this, wish I could just do that, wish. And I don't want to wish away all the things that I work so hard for. And just making sure I realize that 5 years ago, what I was saying, I wish, is where I'm standing right now. So let's make sure we give credit where credit's due. Because God did. And I'm going to do that and work my way through. And keep it pushing. Because ultimately, the other thing that I keep reminding myself is that, girl, you are literally making coloring books and coloring in them and making art, which is something that you have always wanted to do, even when you didn't know you wanted to do it. So I'm going to need you to, problems are real. Any level of success, any level of fulfillment in your career choices, whatever, like, you're still going to have things you have to work through, things that feel like you want to change in your life, but you also have to be so very for real with yourself. You have to be very, 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 very for real. And like, stay grounded. I see influencers and content creators lose that ability often, where they like can't see the forest from the trees, and it's like, baby, you are on the internet twirling around in a dress and getting paid. So like, just keep that in mind when you come on here and you start venting about stuff. Just be mindful. Just be mindful. Thank you, Mindy. Do you ever draw buildings, rooms, or animals? I do not. I do not draw any of those things. All right, the skin is feeling yummy enough. If you guys weren't here last night, we lost a very important member. You did draw a dog once. Yeah, I've drawn all of those things once, but do I draw them? Not willingly. Not on purpose. Mrs. City Girl had a very tragic accident last night. Live. Can you believe it? Wow. I'm surprised I didn't get a content violation. Such violence. Alright. But not me, because I'm a community guideline queen. Let's see what Karen Dash is giving. Okay. Hold on. It's not Mrs. Steel Girl, but you know, it's giving us a little Nivea shine. Okay. A little Jergens maybe. Not too much, but something. You know, a non-greasy shine. Ain't nobody told me nothing. It was crazy. It was crazy. I got a frog in my throat, everything. I was like, girl, is you about to cry on here? Yeah. You know, I'm sure some members of the group, Desi, are not exactly mourning her loss. You know what I'm saying? It's very sad. I'm planning a memorial. We're gonna do some sort of tribute in our next Zoom call as a family. And if you're wondering what Zoom call, in Coco's Coloring Club, a monthly subscription, you get weekly downloads, you get Discord access, and it's popping. Coloring feedback, you get early access, discount codes, and a monthly Zoom call with all your coloring friends, and me, your host. Link in bio for more deets. The Coco dance request. Adds new Mr. Steel girl to Coco's B-Day list. Hello. And I know I have at least 2. And they're nowhere to be found. You can't even trust these other coloring pencils to be there when you need them. Like, there's no one like Mrs. Steel Girl. There's no one. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Shedding a tear. Alright, so if you missed the beginning, we're using coolers.co. And we're kind of merging some colored palettes that we took in the beginning. We have this super vibrant Crécy one, and then we have this one that's more Coco Michel. So I'm gonna kind of like merge what I like about both of them, because I like the yellows and oranges, I like the plums and pinks, you know. So I think I want to do her hair that kind of like plummy color. So I'm going to do her lip more like that orange kind of coral vibe. Because I used to love an orange lip back in the day to like wear in real life. Not so much anymore as a lady of a certain age, but I feel like it would actually look really cute now. So I'm going to put, this is light orange on the bottom lip. And then put, what is this? Rouge orange on the top. If you haven't seen my last video, because TikTok is a hater, because I've been posting sponsored content and it does not like that, I just did a lip boot camp, coloring boot camp, and I posted it this afternoon, so make sure you check that out if you want to know how I get the juicy fruities in the lips. I'm not gonna like spend too much time blending out the lip. Oh, I'm glad you did a lip. That seems a very popular question. Oh Lord. Good thing I'm oblivious. Everyone's favorite little sharpener. Isn't this the cutest little thing? Look at the little boop boops. Wow, so sharp and satisfying. I just want a single white Sharpie. Is that possible? They have black and white 2-packs. I haven't seen white by itself, but for a way cheaper price, you can just get a black and white 2-pack. I found it at Target one time. Nope, that's a lie. Walmart. But you can also get it on Amazon. Staples might have it too, the 2-pack. Yeah, the other Sharpies are nice. I think I'm gonna do a page soon of just acrylic markers. My Grabbies, my Poscas, and my Sharpies. Because I feel like that will force me to have like a more painterly style. And I'm trying to explore that. Explore what that looks like for me. What was that you just used, please? That was, I'm assuming you are talking about this. This is the Color mechanical colored pencils. You can get these. I have them linked in my bio on Amazon. And they come in a bunch of different colors. I'll show you. So they come in all of these these colors, and they're mechanical, and it comes with 2 little cute sharpeners, and they're really actually very pleasant to use. I wasn't sure if they were going to be like gimmicky. They're actually like pretty high up there in terms of like quality and enjoyment. I like actually really like them, and I'm trying to reach for them more because they're just really smooth. And this is my Sharpie Creative marker. Obsessed with this. This is my favorite white acrylic marker. If you've been here for a long time, I used to use white ink. Then I moved into my fine tip Posca pen, and then Sharpie Creative markers came out the beginning of this year, and I never looked back. Brush tip gonna do it every time. I kind of want to add a little more depth right to the corners. So I'm going to take a like chocolatey red brown and go ahead and deepen this. Just like I said in my video, my boot camp I posted earlier, and I put the template that I used in the link in my bio. It is free. All the templates for boot camp are free because we're trying to get y'all in tip-top shape so you could be coloring like Coco. You know what I'm saying? Coloring better than Coco. So that video's up, and that download is available to you guys whenever you want it. So go ahead and grab that. The Sharpie Creative markers come as both a brush and a bullet. So I have both, but I typically use the brush tip. I only use the white brush tip. But for the other colors, I kind of switch back and forth. So that's really, really, really a good investment. And you can get them like a lot of local stores like Target, Walmart, Staples. Like I've seen them in a lot of places, the Sharpie ones. Whereas like Posca, you probably gonna have to go to like Michael's or an art supply store or something to find. If no one said it, yes, Roller said default picture, you look gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. I was telling them earlier, like, I'm gonna try and keep my default pictures looking like whatever I got going on in that moment, okay? So the braid era is on pause, so I had to bring the curls to the front. Got mine at Staples for 10 off. Yes! Thanks, Mimi. All right, this is looking very promising. Very, very promising. I'm not sure what the sunglasses are gonna give, so I'm thinking like in the actual illustration that I did for the calendar, she has like blue reflective sunglasses, which would help me incorporate the blue from the color palette that we're using. So I might do that, but not like that strong, like that's almost like what's that blue called? Like a cerulean? Is it giving cerulean? Dare I say, Miranda Priestley. I don't think I want to use that color. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so now I'm going to figure out what kind of plum we want to do. That's really cute for like level 2. What's level 1 gonna give? Should I do like a light purple as level 1 and then come in with like the plummy plum on top? I think that's what I'm gonna do. When in doubt, plum it out. Alright. This fro is massive. This is goals. This is where I'm trying to be. I want to be where you can't even see that I'm in the fro. That's what I'm trying to be. Like, is there a person in there or is that just hair? That's what I want. Where do I want to start? And this is not this color. Jacaranda. Girl, please. Kelly, you knew you was wrong when you named this, okay? Because what is you talking about, baby? What is you talking about? Boom, 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 boom. I finally broke down and ordered alcohol markers to face my fear of coloring for real. Oh, Lord. You said it right the first time. I did. Jacaranda. What is that? Of course, Eric knows. What is it? Happy Tuesday, Bree. It sounds like one of my cousin's names. It's a gorgeous purple flower. Stunning. Hey Ashley, welcome in. The calendars are actually sold out, but 2025 will come out in the next couple of months. I was gonna say couple of weeks, but let me level set expectations, because if I say that, y'all gonna be on my neck. But it is in development. It has begun. I really wanna just lock myself away in a cabin somewhere. Y'all know Evelyn of the internet? Evelyn of the internet. When she was doing her, I guess web series, it would be. And she was editing, her and her brother went to an Airbnb for a month to edit and produce and do all the things. And I was like, wow, that sounds like that would be helpful. When I tell you I want to be Evelyn's friend, I hate that. I don't like when I feel like I know people like that. I don't want to feel that, because I know I don't know her. But I see her color stuff sometimes. I'm like, girl, what's up? What? You know what we could be. And I feel like we would be friends. And I don't like that, because I don't like to feel like I can succumb to parasocial relationships. I feel like I'm above that. But the way me and Evelyn are friends in my head is... But you know what? That's how I manifested my friendship with... What? Shahan Sahab is requesting to join my live, and his live contains themes that maybe you'll find uncomfortable. TikTok. Don't be sending nobody in here and giving me a disclaimer like that. Just tell him to move the hell on. Go away. But mind you, one of my best friends in the whole world started off with me being a fan. I'm not promoting this. I'm just saying I was a fan. I was a subscriber. I reached out. She reached back out. That's half the battle. And we've been friends for many years now. Many years. It'll be another hello. So I'm just saying, I don't know. Sometimes, you just be knowing. But it took us a long time. We were in the DMs, like a little kiki here and there, nothing, not too much. And then we had a Zoom call, which was like a let me pick your brain, which I paid for her services. Okay, it wasn't just a casual let's catch up. That was a business transaction. And then during the pandemic, we became for real friends. And then we met in real life, and then I went to her house, and then we, now it's like it's for real. It's for real. And now we talk every day. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like I think about like you and me. You and me. And like I talk to y'all damn near every day. And like the coconuts in the club, like we y'all be in my house damn near. Okay? It don't feel parasocial. Unless y'all are loony. If you loony, like just let me know. Don't come over here disturbing my peace. Please. Okay, I'm scared. But y'all be in my house. Y'all met my daddy in the club. Y'all met Michael. Like we go together officially. That's just a fact. That's the state of affairs as they are. What do you want from me? Been locked in for a while. Period. I mean, many of y'all have my phone number. At least one of you has my address. Okay? So, yeah, this is the real thing. Real love. And I have all of your addresses. So, this is real. This is what this is. Bree, that's twin. That's my twin and him. Bree, if me and Bree went live at the same time, y'all wouldn't know whose live you in. You gonna be confused. We're the same person. Y'all ain't never seen me and Bree in the room at the same time. You ever wonder why? Yup. If you don't want me to have your address, order through the TikTok shop, because the way they lock that ish up, bro, never in my life. If you get something and you're like, oh, I need a reshipment of this, you're gonna have to tell me your address, because TikTok has sealed it up and thrown away the key. It's gone. It's gone. I can't even see your name anymore. You're just customer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's crazy. TikTok is not playing. I know people who have like trust issues with TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is more secure than the websites. Did you clicking on people's bios? More secure than Amazon. The things that TikTok puts me through as a seller just to get my stuff on the site, it's secure, bro. I'm gonna just tell you, from the other side, it's secure. It's secure. I can't see not a damn thing about you. Not a damn thing. No, we get the orders. So when you place your order on Squarespace, it imports to us, and I can see your name, your address. If you came and you said, oh, I accidentally left my apartment number off, if we catch it in time, I can go in and change it. When you place an order on TikTok, I cannot see. It literally has like your first initial with some asterisks, your last initial asterisks, your address. It will show me like maybe city, state, and zip. And until I buy the labels and actually print them off, I cannot see it. And then once the labels are printed off, it blanks it back out again. So if I ship an order out and I can't reference it again, it's gone. It's strict. So like I can't go back on my records. But when you buy from my website, it creates like a customer profile for you. So I could go and say like, okay, Mimi, I've seen that you are a loyal customer. You shopped with me X amount of times over the past 2 years, blah, blah. Like, if I want to send you something special or a gift or a loyalty thing, like I could. I can't do none of that with TikTok. TikTok's like, yeah, this is on a need to know basis, baby. And if you don't need to know, you're not going to know. You have to buy the labels. Yes. TikTok is also interesting because what happens is, when you place your order and you pay for shipping, the value of the coloring book, the actual product plus tax, will go into hold, and it will stay in hold until the product is actually delivered to you plus 8 days. But the shipping money goes into a reserve that you don't access until you buy the shipping label. So that's actually really helpful because with Squarespace, when you place an order, I get all the money up front and then I give the money back to buy the label, if that makes sense. This one, it just puts it in a separate area, and then when you're ready to buy the label, it's already there for you, so you don't have to like put your card information or anything like that. So it's actually like helpful in that way. So I don't like the money being on hold for 2 weeks, because that's what it's equaling out to. Old red. But because we have been shipping and fulfilling over 600 orders, so I forgot, like over 600 orders in the past 30 days, plus good response time, good processing time, they reduce the amount of time before we get paid. So they like reward you for being a good little seller. You know what I'm saying? But Mr. Coco loves fulfilling orders on TikTok. It's very simple. It's not as complex as Squarespace. So, like, you literally press a button and then it's like, okay, your labels are ready. I'm like, okay, purr. That's what we like. But it's almost time for us to move to Shopify. Squarespace does have like great interfaces. It's easy to use, but there are limitations that are preventing us from being able to customize the customer experience to the level that we want to. So that sucks. How much money does TikTok take out for them? The fees are minimal. Same with Squarespace, which is why I like them. Less than 5%. I want to say 2 point something. And then Etsy is the real thief. Etsy, like, all said and done, like, between like the relisting fees and the fees that they take out for being a high performing seller, like, I'm like, so I gotta pay more fees because I'm bringing you more business? Is that what you're trying to explain to me? It's giving y'all should talk to the government and tell them to tax the rich the way you taxing me, because I don't know who you think I am. But if you make over $10,000 or 10,000 sales, I can't remember, it's 10,000 one or the other, they will advertise your stuff on Google and whatever against your will. Like, if you didn't want them to, they said, I don't give a damn, we're advertising it. And then they're going to charge you for every sale that you get out of that advertisement a higher fee. I said, now explain to me how y'all said we gonna advertise your stuff and then charge you more because we advertised your stuff and it resulted in a sale. I didn't ask you to do that. I did not ask you to do that. So that's interesting. And that's that ish I don't like. Extortion. It feels that way. And then I got a message from the Etsy team last week saying, hey, we would love for you to submit this product or something like it to be considered for an award. And it's a contest and you can get a grant, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, you sending me this generic message saying that this product would be great for me to submit as like a potential product of the year or whatever with Etsy. Are y'all awarding me with it or not? You're sending me a product that you specifically want me to enter for you to consider. It seemed like you already considered it. Did I win or not? Don't waste my time. Don't tell me to apply to something and then I don't win because now I'm mad. I'm big mad. Can't y'all just award it? Why I gotta apply? And it was like a random journal. I'm like, why didn't you pick a coloring book? I gotta pay for the award. Hello? For a small fee, you can win an Etsy award. Get out of my face, please. Move away from me. Thank you. But it's like, there was a award. Did they say a grant, though? Was it a grant? I gotta look at it. I don't got Etsy on my iPad anymore because they pissed me off. It pissed me off. I said, Etsy, don't DM me nothing else, okay? Don't DM me nothing. They're like, hey, it's Fred from Etsy. Fred, how you get this number? Don't call here no more, Fred. I was watching this video that was like breaking down like old TikTok drama, and there was one that came up that I remember watching in real time. And it was a customer who was pregnant. She was an influencer. Y'all probably remember this. She bought a robe, like a birthing robe from a small business on TikTok. When she got the package, she was filming an unboxing. And when she opened it, she was like, this doesn't feel like a robe. And it was 2 tubes and they were posters. Like posters you hang on your wall of skeletons. Okay, so she's sitting there like, what the hell? I ordered a robe and I got a poster. Why? She posts the video and then she reaches out to the company like, hey, this is not what I ordered. So the company, the business owner, small business, gets on TikTok and starts like doing like an investigation as to like what the hell happened. And she's calling her employees who are like in the shipping warehouse and is like, hey, like what happened here? Like, could the new guy have screwed up? And he's like, we don't even have anything here to like send them random posters. Like that doesn't even make sense. So by the end of this conversation, the business owner concludes that this influencer opened the package, took the robe out, put 2 posters in there, and then made it seem like she was unboxing it so that she could get another free robe. Immediately, I was like, as a business owner, you have royally effed up by posting this video. I'm going to tell you a different story that connects to this and why this is so funny to me. When I was a little Coco myself, just starting my business, I had approximately $0. So most of my business was run by print-on-demand sites. Printful, Printify, sites like that. And as my business began to grow, I was getting more and more orders. And I got a customer who emailed me livid. So fucking livid. She ordered a Coco Michelle mug, and when she opened it up, it was a mug with Dr. Fauci's face on it. And this is during the pandemic, okay? It's not funny. Like, of all things for this woman to open, she is hot. She is livid at me. She thinks I'm scamming her. I'm like literally being funny, okay? It was literally just a mug with his mug on it. I am in utter disbelief. Like, I'm shaking. I'm like, what the, like, how the hell did this happen? And then I'm thinking about it, like, of course, because I am using a print on demand that's fulfilling orders from a bajillion different companies. And they mixed up the mugs. Like, that's what happened. I sent the customer a full refund. I explained what happened. I assured her that I would get her the correct mug. And we moved on. She was like, oh my God, sorry for reacting that way. It was just like so shocking. And I'm like, girl, the way I would have spazzed if that happened to me, I'm not even mad. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was tweaking on this end as well. That has happened to me more than once. There was a woman who got a mug with a llama on it with the Iris Apfel big round glasses. I got someone who ordered a journal and got a calendar with various wildlife duck images. It has happened. It has happened. It happens if you choose to use third parties. You are not in control. They are printing a lot of stuff, and every once in a while you get a oopsies, okay? Now, what I think this woman was trying to do was make it seem like she was a big dog and she had these employees working for her, when really she was probably using a third party that was shipping a lot of stuff to different people. And they sent this woman 2 skeleton posters instead of the robe she ordered. And instead of her owning it, she tried to make the influencer to look like she was a liar. So the woman goes back and forth. The influencer, like, she shows the Ring camera footage of the package being delivered, and you could tell the mailman is holding it like a tube. Like, it's not like it was a flat package with a robe and now it's a tube in her kitchen. They were calling her phone, okay? I don't know if that's illegal. It feels illegal. She sent them an email saying, hey, like, you guys sent me the wrong thing. Can you guys overnight me my robe, because I could give birth at any second and I want to wear this. Instead of responding to her email, they called her. She didn't answer the phone. They called her from a different number. She didn't answer the phone. They called her from a different number. She had 5 missed calls from 3 different numbers by the end of it. That is abuse of the information that let me be careful of the words before TikTok. We love TikTok. We love TikTok Shop. We love all things TikTok. Before TikTok thinks I'm saying something crazy. If you guys place an order with me and something doesn't go right and you post a TikTok about it, I'm not gonna call you, okay? Be very confident in that you are not going to get any kind of phone call from me. I'm going to email you and I'm going to try and rectify the situation. So she's like, at this point, like, what the hell is going on? So she texts the number, because they text her like, hey, it's us from the company. And she's like, hey, could you guys stop calling me? Because I'm literally somewhere. She was doing something. And she's like, I'm getting all these calls. Like, can you stop? And the operations manager was like, well, since you want to make TikToks, in all caps, TikToks, instead of contacting us first, we thought we would give you a call. Oh, now I'm definitely giving you a call. This influencer was so nice, and she was very pregnant. She could pop any day. You could tell she literally was just trying to get by. The way, oh, y'all be seeing how I do my little snappy snap on live. The way I would have let out all of my anger that I've been harboring since the second grade on that man. Okay? TikToks in all caps is all I needed to see. And this is a pregnant woman who is about to give birth. Why are you stressing her out? So the lady is still, after the influencer has proven in so many ways that this is exactly what was shipped to her. The woman, the business owner, is still trying to say, well, this is the UPS shipping label and it was £1 something. And I don't know, maybe the Postal Service mixed it up. So you think the Postal Service took a package that had 2 tubes in it, peeled the shipping label off, then took the robe package, peeled that shipping label off, and switched it? Is that what you're proposing happened? Okay, and then she's like, and then to play devil's advocate, let's say that was what she was sent. Like, why would she go and make a TikTok about it? Like, that's a character issue. And you know what? It is unprofessional of me to get on here and say that, but I'm not professional. Shocker. She's not professional, ladies and gentlemen. Could you pick that up from this correspondence? That's news to us. Girl, be for real. She's like, if you don't like that, then shop somewhere else. I was exhausted. They gave the influencer a refund. They overnighted her a new one. And the last thing that the influencer mentioned was just her and her man taking the package, putting the robe plus the 2 tubes into the package and returning it back to them. And they dropped it off. And that was all she had to say about that. I'm like, listen, I've had many times where a customer has sent me over the edge, okay? Had me cussing, screaming, stomping up and down my house. And there have been customers who have got me out of character back in my early days, okay? And if you know anything about me, I talk a lot, but my conscience is too strong. And I would say my little piece, and then I would feel so bad, and I would be emailing them at 3 o'clock in the morning like, girl, I didn't even mean that, okay? I didn't even mean that. Let's recalibrate. Let's recalibrate. Because it just don't sit right on my spirit. But you cannot get your grown behind on the internet. And accuse people of lying, of scamming, of stealing. Mind you, this girl, she looked like her wedding ring so big can't fit her hand in her new purse. The background is giving big ass house. She's not trying to steal your little $50 robe. I'm so sorry. She's not. She isn't. And you could tell by the shock in her face, like she was really like, why am I getting 2 skeleton posters? Why did I get sent 2 skeleton posters? Like, you could see the puzzled look on her face. And this is so old, y'all, but I just rewatched the tea. A TikTok shop, I don't know. Etsy and TikTok shop, I feel like it brings out a certain kind of weird seller energy. You know what I'm saying? It brings, okay, I did see that. I did see that. This is not dark enough. I did. Oh, it's a skit? That makes me happy. I'm happy to hear that. My secondhand embarrassment wouldn't allow me to investigate into that any further. I immediately scrolled. Immediate scroll. It's not dark enough, but it will do. Because at first I was already pissed that somebody was trying to walk behind her in that moment. And then when the wig came off, I said, oh, I gotta go. Bye-bye. See you guys later. I didn't even head to the comment section. No. This hair looking like the profile except for the purple. Lovely. Thank you. I know, I feel like I'm rocking the Coco curls in real life. I'm not confident my fro is gonna last to tomorrow. I feel like there's gonna be a flat size, so we're gonna get creative in the morning. I already put it up in my pineapple before I got live. I washed my face, so once I hang out with y'all, I can kick back, relax. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Khadijah. Non-boneless curls, okay? We got the bone-in joints, okay? We don't do boneless curls. That made me hungry, though. That just wanted me a 10-piece all flats. I just want a 10-piece all flats. So the other thing I saw was a little, I don't know if you call it, it's kind of like a commentary. I like expose, but is it really expose? It's just breaking down what's already available. Y'all been seeing that girl who does the mukbangs that everyone's talking about? Jelly bean, something like that. Lemon pepper, large orange drink, rapido. So I saw that she got caught because, you know, they were saying she was making feeder content. The girl who be taking them big nasty bites and pouring the sauce all over the food and eating all crazy. Yes, the one who drank the cup of cane sauce. Yes. Somebody DM'd her and it was a whole fed, not a real fed, but a fake fed who wanted answers. And basically like asked her like, oh, do you do custom mukbangs? And she was like, yeah, what do you want? He was like, oh, I want you to eat this Taco Bell and make it extra saucy and messy. And she was like, okay, yeah, just buy me something off my wish list. I have a Taco Bell order on the way and I got lots of sauce. It will be messy, with a winky face. I'm like, you nasty heifer. Caught up. This is a 21-year-old young girl. She was a pescatarian up until June of last year. And now she eating on the internet for wish list items. So in the lingo she was using in the exchange, you could tell she about that life. This is what she do. This her main hustle. Okay? She already knew, like, here the link, here go this, here go that. That's what she be doing. And she really, like, will put the time and how fast she ate the food, because, like, a lot of the men who are sponsoring these videos are asking, like, I want you to eat this in under 5 minutes. So she'll be like, oh, 2 quesadillas and a large Coke under 5 minutes in the caption. Oh, brother. And like, I was already like, okay, this is giving me flashbacks to Nikocado. You remember Nikocado avocado? We use a little skin, little ting vegan all his life. Now all of a sudden he had a little taste of that fast food and lost his mind, ain't never been back. Okay. And she's going that same route. Okay. The physical changes are starting to happen and they want to see the physical changes. So now she will pop on with little crop top so you can see her little Winnie the Pooh belly sticking out to show that she's getting bigger, because they want to see that too. They want to see that the money they're investing in her eating is making her bigger. Oh, what? I said, oh, this is crazy. Jelly bean. If you look up something that sound like jelly bean, I want to say jelly or jelly, but I can't remember. She'll pop right up. The way she eats is nauseating to me personally. I'm not a person who can really consume that kind of content, because the sounds alone have me, I can't. Very sensitive to the sounds. But she just will take the biggest, longest, triple, double, quadruple sip of a Dr. Pepper like nothing. She be chugging that thing down. The way my heart palpitations, and then she'll take a big nasty bite after she pours like a gallon of sauce, and then take another bite while she still has food in her mouth, and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until it's gone in 3 minutes. And the crazy thing is, this YouTuber was making basically a commentary video and showing the impact that these videos and consuming them have had. And she compiled a bunch of comments of people who were like, oh, I've been a vegetarian all my life and I tried Taco Bell today because she just makes these quesadillas look so good. I mean, these burritos look so good. Oh, I had Wingstop 3 times this week because I keep watching her eat it and I was craving it. I'm like, you are what you eat, mentally, physically, spiritually. So what you're consuming with your eyes will impact what you consume with your mouth. If you're watching people consume garbage all day, you're going to crave that garbage. Like, this is psychologically impacting the people in her audience. Plus, I also just take offense to you creating content that is really for this kink that's going on. You're creating content for that, but posting it to everyone. So people are consuming this content that is really intended for a specific kind of viewer, and you're posting it for everyone, including kids. I take offense to that. And people are defending it like, leave her alone. She's just eating. Let her enjoy her Taco Bell. No. I'm not letting... Oh, my color pencil said no as well. I'm not letting her enjoy her food, actually. I'm not. I don't think it's right. And it ain't right. And this YouTuber brought up the fact that someone passed away, was unalived, awed alive from overeating. Her stomach exploded. Are we okay? Are we okay? And I guess mukbangs and that kind of content is one of the most lucrative corners of the internet. So people are getting that bag and losing their ever-loving minds. Ever-loving minds. Yep. It's not okay. It's not okay. Disturbing. I'm like, no. Because I think about the times when I was trying to lose weight when I was in college and I was under eating, and I would be hyper fixated on the Food Network. And I would just be watching these shows and them cooking, eating good food that I was restricting myself. There's definitely a mind-stomach connection that where we can visually see someone eating and it fulfills something in us. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. And they're exploiting it. It's not good. It's not good. And she's 20 years old. She's a baby. I'm like, you don't even know what you're doing to yourself. You don't know. You don't. Hello? When you restrict yourself, what is brewing, the storm that is about to hit, you might as well just go ahead and eat that. I saw a TikTok the other day that was like, oh, I wanted some cookies, so I had an apple, and then I had some carrots, and then I had a salad, and then I had an entire box of cookies. Because that's what happens. You try to like ignore the craving, so you eat a whole bunch of other stuff, plus you overeat the cookies because you gonna end up eating the cookies anyway. You might as well just have 1 or 2 cookies and get it out your system versus trying to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be healthy, now you just ate a whole bunch of extra calories, plus you gonna beast on those cookies when you get your paws on them. And you can just see that she is out of control, which I think is what scares me as someone who's like had an unhealthy relationship with food. Like, to go most of your life, like the first time she had chicken was last year. She was a pescatarian. She saw someone on the internet. That's the other thing. She saw people eating Wingstop on the internet, and it was so tempting to her that she went and got it, having never had chicken. She don't even know what it tastes like, and it was so tempting to her after seeing it on the internet so many times that she went out and bought it and ate it and filmed herself eating it. And then you get the dopamine from the food and the sugar and all that crap, plus the dopamine of having everyone's attention and going viral, plus money. Oh, addiction made in heaven. Addiction, like, how is she, especially being young and impressionable, how is she going to overcome that? How? You get paid for that? It's crazy. Especially like people who are motivated by money. I could use a little more money motivation. I could, cause listen, when I'm over something, ain't no money in the world. Next, I'm over it. You couldn't pay me to do this. I'm so sorry. But there's a lot of people that money rush is mean, is real mean. Because if I was like someone who was like hyper focused or hyper motivated by money, I could go live every single day. I could go live for hours a day and just be on here pushing product. I don't got that spirit. I just don't. I'm sorry. But if that's in your heart, because she posts multiple mukbangs a day, and you could tell it's the same day. Chick-fil-A for breakfast, then she's having Taco Bell for lunch. Like, do you own any cooking anything? A pot, a pan, anything? How much do people get paid to be online? I get paid literally like 40 cents a live. Honestly, I don't really get paid to be on here. What translates for me is that when people see me coloring in my books, it encourages more people to buy the books and it encourages brand awareness. So it's an indirect way for me to make more sales. But I don't, like, I'm not on here like, yeah, buy me this, buy me that. People who play the game can make thousands of dollars. We're just here for the vibes. We're here for the vibes. This is more of a community building aspect for me. And whenever I do have to actually like sell the product, I feel very uncomfortable. And that's on me being weird about stuff like that. Yeah, if I get 1 million roses, I'll be able to pay off my student loans. Like that type of ish, where they're online for 12 hours at a time. 24-hour live streaming and all that stuff. Not for me, honey. Not for me. I saw the NPC. What's her name? Pinky. Is it Pinky? I saw her today. I was like, oh, you still out here? Don't worry. I was like, okay, period. And her nails were this long, literally. Chris, don't get inspired now. Don't get inspired. Yeah, she's still getting that paper. It was lit in there with a lot of people. I said, wow. People are still here. It's crazy to me because I have never felt compelled like to see someone growling and, doing all that, to be like, let me send her some money. Like, what is that? How do you get people to do that? Is it kids? I don't get it. And get your paper, okay? She ain't harming anybody, okay? She ain't doing nothing to nobody. So go ahead and get your paper. And people are like, oh, I want her to do this sound, so I'm gonna send her this gift. What? Like, what? What is it, the braids? I don't get it. You want this real life, actual human being who's sitting in her kitchen right now to growl at the screen, and you'll be like, that was my growl. What's the value add? The power and control. Yeah, it has to be something deeper. Cause I hear all the sounds just from all the people talking about it and posting clips and all that stuff from when it was popular. Like, I could tell you the sounds right now. I seen something like that has 7.8 people in this shit. 8 million? Oh, 8 million likes. Just rubbing her nails on a microphone. Wow. See, stuff like that be making me feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I can't get on here and rub my nails on my microphone. I cannot. There has to be a better way. What else we got? What else we got? There has to be something. There has to be a more ethical way to make a lot of dollars. I need a lot of dollars. Oh, to give me my money. I want to know where that started. And now I'm seeing it like, oh, doing the give me my money trick on my dad. And then the dad was Idris Elba. I was like, what the fuck? Yo, daddy is Idris? And he was mad. I saw them do it to Will Smith. I'm like, what? How did this happen? How this get so popular so quick? And Will, he put his big boy acting voice on it, everything. And he did it twice, because he was like, obviously the first one didn't hit. He said, all right, you got me. The first one I saw, I was like, what is this? But you know what? I watched it even though I didn't know what it was, and that's the problem. Some things just have that effect on us. We all watched, just like when that bowl of chocolate covered strawberries or whatever it was with the music. Boom, boom. Why did all 500 million of us sit and watch that video? What is that? Why? I don't understand how some of those things happen to all of us. I guess we were all waiting for something to happen. But I want to know, where does the just give me my money come from? Is it from something? There was a trend where it was just like a bowl of, I want to say, chocolate covered strawberries. And it was just music, and the camera, like with the flash on, was like going around the bowl. And it got like, it was almost like the most viewed TikTok of all time. It was crazy. I want to say it was this year. Y'all didn't see this? Now, we got to take a pit stop. It's 11:33. Y'all ain't nothing. I'm hanging up on y'all after I show you this for the culture. All right. Let's see. Was it chocolate covered strawberries? Y'all didn't see this. Really? Get out. A 121 million views. 121 million views. And this was February. And then they started making like other versions of it. And other people started doing it. Everybody. They got think pieces on it. It was crazy. This one. So y'all never saw any of these. This has 14 million likes. I could not get away from these videos. I could not get away from those videos. Insane. Why did so many people watch that video? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. And then you watch one and TikTok's like, oh, she's into this. No. I didn't know I thought something was going to happen. And nothing happened. Nothing happened. And I said, that was a waste of time. And then it wouldn't leave me alone. And you know what happened? It actually was somebody doing a parody of it. And I didn't understand the parody. So then I went and searched for the original. That's where you really screw yourself up. That's why just give me my money. I said, I'm gonna just be lost. I'm not searching where that came from. Somebody let me know when y'all find out. Well, this was months and months ago. I haven't seen any videos like that since the beginning of the year. So, and the not interested button is not interested in giving a damn about what I'm not interested in. Never have I ever seen the not interested button give a damn about what I was not interested in. It simply doesn't care. It simply does not care. My 4EP is wig try-ons and I'm not really on wig TikTok. What TikTok am I on these days? I'm on I'm hearing a lot of dialogue about Brooke Schofield and her racist tweets. Lots of think pieces on that. I was on the Reagan birthday party side of TikTok. where the girl went to her birthday party and said it was a flop, and then everyone was super pissed. That's been taking up a lot of space for the past couple of days. Lots of Kamala, like, you know, think pieces and some parodies. Just Give My Money has been popping up a lot. You know, lots of Simone Biles Olympic stuff. Oh, The Nurse. Yeah, I was on that, but that didn't like get too crazy on my feed. Like, I saw maybe 2 videos about that. But the Reagan, the way that took my feed by storm, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And the crazy thing is, I only know Reagan from her Wingstop mukbangs. Because when the Wingstop opened up in my neck of the woods, I said, TikTok, what are people's like go-to Wingstop orders? Because I had only had Wingstop when I'm like passing through somewhere. And her videos popped up, and I saw like what she gets from there. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna try the Louisiana rub, and I like it. So that's the only reason why I knew who she was. Speaking of mukbangers, because she be on there mukbanging. It's funny because I did come across that. It's always so thin, but so entertaining. Yeah, it was very entertaining to me. Yeah, I do love the Louisiana rub. She put me on game. She put me on game. All right. We did good work. We got skin, lip, and hair. We still have a lot to do, but I'm liking what's happening here because this can be like the yellow tones from the palette. The leaves can be the green, and then we could do some color blocking with the orange and blue. That would be really, really cute. So, with that, I'm gonna bid you adieu. Okay. This was a good session. We got some good work done. I think someone had asked to do a flippity flip, so we can flip through some of the past months and flip through the coloring book. So let me take this charger out because it's in my face. So bring it all the way back. This was January. Let's see if we notice any progression of skill. Probably not. February, love this. I didn't do any color pencil on her. That's weird. Ooh, March, April, May, June, July, and now August. Alright, and then let's break out volume 8. Yes, that was all my marker and colored pencil colorings. And then this is where we are with volume 8. If you missed it in the beginning, I'm all caught up with my pages because I went ahead and finished the background on our Zentangle. I always want to say Tanagram. Zentangle. Well, this coloring in the Zentangle was zen. I really liked doing that. Surprisingly, it took a while, but I really zenned out. I don't know, maybe that's the key. And then Mamacita Watermelondria. I know y'all don't want me to call her that, but that's what's coming up. So thank you guys. Thank you, Shan. I'm obsessed with this background. we're doing good work. We're doing good work. We're almost to her. And that's all she wrote, folks. I love you guys. I will see you back here 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. If you're not following me and you're still here locked in, go ahead and follow me. We're trying to get to 500K by my B-Day. So go ahead and follow, okay? Thank you so much for your support. I love you and good night.